Welcome back. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be reviewing the new TS312 from ALTO. I've already done the 212 review about 2 years ago and I enjoyed it. A lot of you guys actually enjoyed it. A lot of you guys got to preview it, see the 212s for the first time. If y'all remember, I was not the biggest fan of them after a while. Right away, they looked great. And once again, I'll include these in my best and worst DJ equipment that I ever bought. But let me get straight to the 312s, what they're about. So what it looks like is that it's just added wattage to the 212, so it's the same exact speaker, what it looks like, except for a lot more wattage. And I'm going to do something that a lot of you guys actually complained about the last time, which was not having a sound preview. So I'm going to actually unbox it, and this is legitimately me unboxing for the first time. All I did was cut the tape off so I can open it. And this is my first look at the speaker. Let's see what comes with. There it goes, I'll show you. And it's the basic stuff that comes in it. It's a box, right? And with that box, user guide and power cable. Will I need this? I will, because I didn't bring an extra power cable, so I will need that. Alright, so let's see what we are looking at. I'm trying to be sneaky with it. I don't think it's working. So this is what the 312 looks like. Straight out of the box. I didn't know what I was intending to do, but I'll show you that in a second. My 212 is right next to it. So this is the 312 right here. This is the third version of this. And then the 212 is essentially the same speaker. I'm gonna right now look at it. I see no difference. There's absolutely no difference as far as the looks go, except for you can tell mine's a lot older and it's been used and doesn't have a pretty awesome sticker that you all complained so much about me not removing the last time for a very long time. Alright, so 312, 212 look exactly the same. Let's see the back. The back does look a little different. So it has the same contour, the ground and the contour button right here. So down is the engage. Let's not engage. Let's keep it the same. And then these knobs look slightly different. These knobs, this is one great thing that they did. So remember how I complained about how easy it was on the 212s to turn it up a bit too much, because there's no parameters to stop you right here. You just go into the mic gain. Well, this one kind of has like a little middle where it actually physically stops you. You can't go all the way over without noticing that you went over, where this one does not. And remember, I complained a lot about that because people were blowing tweeters, including myself. And if you all will remember as well, I blew this input jack on here. I blew a tweeter on it as well. I've had it repaired. So this input jack is bad. It looks like the same exact input jack on here as it was before. So I don't think that they fixed that at all. It actually may be slightly more rugged than this one is, but it looks about the same. Same amount of power, or double the power almost. So this was a 1000 watt speaker, this is a 2000 watt speaker. So we will see if there's a difference. 1100, I should be exact. So mine is plugged up into the second right here, and we're just gonna go halfway up, or let's go the same amount of way up, or about the same amount of way up. I'm actually gonna plug this one in as well, so that way we can listen to it. It's gonna be the same song playing on them, and we're gonna check which one sounds different, which one sounds better. If you can tell that there is a different sound coming out at all. Actually, just the wrong jack. Just the one I was looking for. And now that power cord, where's that flimsy power cord? There it goes. Alright, unplug it. And some wonderful royalty-free YouTube music will be playing just as soon as I open this up. I wonder if I'm gonna be editing this out of the video. I'm having a hard time. Where's the power button? Power button is in the same spot. You wouldn't believe it has the same blue glow as the previous version. Now let's hear it. I'm hearing this one a lot better, even though they're about to turn up the same amount. But what I'm also hearing is this weird little static. So let me see if I can mess with the ground. New. Yep, that's definitely static coming from there, and it's at that 0 decibel mark. Let's see here. I don't know. Still staticky. So once again, I don't know if y'all can hear it over there, but I definitely can hear the static coming through. And I don't know, I'm using my old mixer, so it might be coming from it, but why is it not coming into this speaker at all? Which is weird. So, we hear that? And yep, it's, as soon as I hear it hit that 0 decibel level, or 0 dB, I'm assuming that's what decibel stands for, right? Huh. Okay, that's one thing that I don't like, I guess, that staticky noise already. Huh. Yeah, I'm a DJ. Turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down. Otherwise, so let's hear my my TS212s alone without the 312 at all. This is just my 212. And I've always said that I compare them to the EV sound. It's a very clear sound even after so many years, well not so many years, about 2 years of using it. It still sounds crisp and new. The 312 right here. And it's just bothering me a lot that I'm hearing it, so I'm gonna switch the cables. This is going into my 212, and this is going into my 312. I'm just gonna come to the conclusion that it was the cable that was making that noise, because this is the 212 right now. This is the 0 dB, and then it has a lot more space for it to go. So this is the loudest I'm gonna get. And remember, I am in a house right now, so I don't want to get too loud. But we'll listen to it right now at the loudest. And boy, there is a big difference. Either way, what we can tell that extra 1,000 watts is a lot better. It does shake the ground a lot more than the old 212, so it is more powerful. Now, before I do my final yay or nay, if you should buy the new 312s or not, let me let y'all listen to it one more time. So 312 right here, and remember the 312, I'm not turning it all the way up. This is the 312 about 3/4 of the way up. And this is the 212 all the way up. When I say all the way up, the 312 goes halfway up before you get into the pre-mic amp or the microphone amplifying. So that was as far up as it will go with music. This one, of course, halfway up, out the same, and then we just did it earlier a little bit when we went all the way up, and we're not going to do that this time. But my take on it is the 312, it has that extra 1,000 watts. It does shake the ground a little better. Not a little better, I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot better that it shakes the ground. It is just that much louder. The woofer is exactly the same, so it's the same thumpiness behind it, the same bass hit behind it, but once again, it's just a lot louder. Would I buy it instead of the 212? If you find a 212 that's way cheaper because it's a model year end or something, people are trying to get rid of them out of their store, I would buy them, but for the same price, I'd much rather have the 312 because it sounds louder. Would I buy the Alto equipment though? I've already posted my review of the 212s and I was not impressed at all because they went out on me. They're cheaply made. They're made to look beautiful, but they don't hold up to the gigging. And I would not buy them. I would save up for the ZLX from EV and buy it because these look like the EV, they smell like the EV, but they are not the EV. Usually what I've learned, if something is attempting to mimic something else, it's probably not going to be as good as the product. The EV is exactly that. It's electro voice. It is dependable. You can gig with it all you want. And I did have it, but I sold it. I sold all the good equipment ever since I stopped DJing. This good equipment goes quick. The bad equipment, people are not really, or the not so good equipment, people are not all that trustworthy in it. And deservingly so. I personally would not buy any more Alto equipment because they're only a little cheaper than the competitor, but they're nowhere near in the same quality range. And once again, I say, if they try to mimic the product, they're probably not as good as the product. You'll never sound like the Electro Voice or the QSC, but it will look like it will be close enough. If the extra, what is it, maybe $50 to $70 that you have to spend on a speaker is truly going to stop you from buying Electro Voice, then go for the Alto. It's a decent beginner speaker, but it is not the best. If you're if you want quality, buy yourself Electro Voice and be safe with it. Thank you all for watching, and please do subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel much more. If y'all want to suggest what speaker, what I should look at, what I should review before you buy it, leave it down in the comment and I will do it as soon as possible.